Hello friends, in today's dramatic play, we're going on a trip to the cafeteria to help our friend Pancho find the perfect plate, cup, and spoon for his meal. Are you guys ready? Yes? Okay, let's get started. So, our friend Pancho wants to eat a delicious meal, but he needs to find the perfect plate, cup, and spoon. So he told me that he wanted his spoon, plate, and cup to be these measurements. Can you guys see? He wants his plate to be 6 inches, his spoon to be about 5.5 inches, and his cup to be 3 inches. So let's go find out which one is the perfect one for him. Let's start off with the plates. Right here we have a small plate. Can you guys see the small plate? Okay, so what we're going to use today, we're going to use what we call a measuring tape. This measuring tape will help us find out how big the plate is. So, our small plate is about 6.5 inches. Can you guys see? Yes, 6.5 inches. Let's find out what the other ones measure. This is a medium-sized plate. Let's find out how much it measures. This one is about 8 inches, guys. Can you guys see? What do you guys think? 8 inches? Yeah, I think 8 inches too. Now, let's find out how much the big one is. This is a big plate. Let's find out how big it is. Look, guys, this one's about 10 inches. That's pretty big, isn't it? I don't think Pancho would want this big one. Do you guys remember what he wanted? No? Okay, let's go back and find out what he wanted his plate to measure. He wanted his plate to measure 6 inches. Do you guys remember which one that was? No? Well, I do. He wanted a plate that was 6 inches, so it would have to be the small one. This one was 6 inches. If you compare it to this big one, which is 10 inches, I think he prefers this one because it's 6 inches. Okay guys, we found the perfect plate. Now, let's move on to the spoons. In this case, we have 3 different spoons. Can you guys see how they look different? Let's find out how big each of these spoons are. Using the measuring tape, let's find out how big the small spoon is. This spoon is about 5.5 inches. Can you guys see 5.5 inches? Okay, let's find out what the other ones are. The medium one looks a little bit bigger, so let's find out how big this one is. What do you guys think? How much the spoon is? Yes, that's right. It's 7 inches. Okay, guys. Now let's measure the big spoon. This big spoon is about 8.5 inches. That's pretty big, isn't it? Do you guys remember what he wanted? No? Okay, let's go back and look at the perfect measurements for his spoon. He wanted his spoon to be 5.5 inches, guys. Do you guys remember which one that was? Yes, that's right. It's the small one. He wants his spoon to be 5.5 inches, and this one is the perfect one. Okay, guys, so far we're doing good, aren't we? Okay, let's move on to the cups. In this case, we have 2 cups. We have this cup, and we have this cup. Can you guys tell the difference between these two? Which one is the big one, and which one is the small one? Yes, that's right. This is the big one, and this is the small one. But we need to find the exact measurement. So let's use our measuring tape to find out how big they are exactly. Let's start off with the small one. This cup is about 3 inches. Can you guys see? 3 inches. Okay, pretty good so far. How about the big one? The big one is about 6 inches, guys. It's twice as big. Do you guys remember what Pancho wanted? Let's go back and see. He wanted his cup to be 3 inches. Do you guys know which one it is? Yes, that's right. It's the small one. He wants his cup to be 3 inches, and the small one fits perfectly with the perfect measurement. Okay, guys, I think we're done. I think we found his perfect plate, spoon, and cup. Aren't you guys happy we could help our friend Pancho? Yes, I am too. Okay, now Pancho told me a little secret. He said that he wanted his plate, cup, and spoon to not be too heavy. He said he wanted something under 5.0 pounds. So guys, we need to use the scale to weight the cup, spoon, and plate because we don't want Pancho to carry something really heavy. Okay, this is what you call a scale. You guys might have seen these at home when your parents use them to weigh you, but in this case, we're gonna use this scale to weight the cup, plate, and spoon all together because we don't want Pancho to be carrying something too heavy. So let's plate our small plate, our small cup, and spoon together and weigh them. Okay, let me press start and let's see how much they weigh. Okay guys, I weighted the cup, spoon, and the plate. Let's find out how much it weighs. The scale says it's about 5.0 pounds. Guys, I think that's perfect for him. He said he wanted something under 5 pounds, and it's exactly 5 pounds. Aren't you guys excited? We found the perfect cup, plate, and spoon for him. He can now enjoy his meal. Let's go tell Pancho that we found his perfect plate, cup, and spoon. Pancho, guess what? We found your perfect plate, cup, and spoon. Look, take a look. We found a small spoon that's about 5.5 inches. We found a cup that's 3 inches exactly. And we found a plate that's about 6 inches. Now, Pancho, you can eat your meal and enjoy. What's that, Pancho? Pancho wanted me to tell you guys that he's very thankful and he's really happy that you found the perfect plate, cup, and spoon for him. What was that, Pancho? He said that he's also happy that he could eat his meal with the perfect plate, cup, and spoon. What was that? And he said that he's once again very thankful. Guys, don't you feel good for helping Pancho? I feel good too. Okay guys, I think we completed the mission. Aren't you guys happy? Let's give ourselves a round of applause. Now we'll move on to sharing and singing goodbye with all the teachers. Come on, let's go.